Bam! Here goes the next 60 minutes. Yeah, when your thing is going to end dark, it's going to say video clip saved. It's going to pop up on the left side. So be looking for that because you probably 2-3 minutes behind me. So
Just double click again.
do whatever you did to get it to start. I said mine's is a double click. Like I said, I don't know if yours is on the double click or yours is on the hold. Like I said, because you can set it for either or. I said, whatever you did the first time.
Oh, pickle in the wall.
Pickle in the wall. Like I said, I didn't see what happened.
It looked like he just took a right, like his tire blew.
Will that be a caution? They just came out of turn 3 and 4.
He may have got the apron. I don't know.
I don't know either.
He
but
took
we're
a hard right to the wall, though.
We will see. If that's a one-core incident, that will not bring out a manual. And I'm not sure if they do manuals inside of a certain lap in this preset series. But it looks like they are not slowing down. Memory's on the inside. I mean, Mills is on the inside. We got Memory right behind Mills. And these guys are still up to par, so there will not be a manual. I'm pretty sure they probably didn't throw a manual because they might be inside of a window where they don't. Because the end of the stage is probably very near. They go another lap. Mills is going to dive it down there. Memory is up there. Chapman is fourth. I tell you one thing, other than Chapman in stage 1 walking away from everybody, ever since the start of stage 2, anybody who had a lead never pulled out or never was ever able to get away from anybody that was in second. Chapman couldn't get away from Coyote. We got Jake that can't get away. We have Mills that couldn't get away. I mean, I'm pretty sure people started fine-tuning their setups. Air pressures, finding what they needed with wedge and some tape. And I'm pretty sure they, you can see that people stepped up their game because they are definitely not as spread out as they were in stage 1. And looked like Mills was kind of skidding in there, getting in the turn. You know, like four-wheel prairie dogging it in there. And looks like we got Memory shoving that one car down that straightaway. And they enter turn 3. Memory just content and riding right there. He's definitely near the front. Striking distance. Oh, Jake get a little loose off. As we go down another lap. Just going to dive it down in the... Oh, that's the end of the stage? Nope. Okay. I thought they were throttling down.
I don't like it, ain't it?
There we go. Mills is taking a look to the inside of Jake. Memory, who he's going to go with. And he's going to follow Mills off the corner. And they're going to be side by side. Mills is to the lead. Memory inside for second. And Jake goes from first to third. Mills to the point. Memory second. Jake Giroux third. Chapman is fourth. These guys better not get too racy because that magic cockroach, he's gonna be closer. Yep.
I think they're riding with it.
Gotta get that raid can out. Got Coyote back there in fifth. Jake took his momentary peek to the inside, forcing Memory to try to put that block on him. we got definitely the first 5 cars are much closer together than the next group of cars, and we got Jake looking to the inside of Memory. And give it to Jake. Whoa, Memory took a little tap there on the back of Jake. Jake back up to second. And right now, Mills got about a half second, 7/10 lead on Jake as they kind of space out a little bit. Jake pushes up high. And Chapman looks like he's slowly working his way in. Looks like Memory's starting to have a little trouble off the corners. Looks like Chapman's starting to slowly reel in that third place car. Looks like Coyote is slowly catching in the back of these 3 cars, top 3 cars as well. I'm going to switch back to Memory. Because it looks like that's where the next battle is going to come from. I see Jake. Oh, Jake is going to get a good run. Alrighty, I'm going to stick with Jake. Jake's starting to close back into the back bumper of Mills. Oh, Jake looks to the outside. Jake looks to the outside. He's got momentum on the outside, but looks like Mills is going to be in good position on the inside. Jake takes it a little wide. Mills drives it in. It's going to be a drag race off the corner. Jake has it. He clears him. He clears him. And Jake back to point. And here comes Mills trying to fight back again. Memory looks like he gathered himself back up. He stabilized his fall off. We still got Chapman and Coyote still lurking back there. And man, they flirt. They flirt so close to that safer barrier poking out there in that corner.
Yeah, I thought Mills just collected it.
And Jake takes about a half-second lead. As they're going down the front straightaway. Looks like I seen Pickle Dill off in the distance. That looks like he's
ready to go lap down.
I'm thinking that we got to be getting close to the end of stage 2, unless we miss stage 2 and this is stage 3. But I'm thinking that this was stage 2.
Chap took that spot.
Yep.
Wild card's looking to take it.
Yep. Yep.
I think Memory's a little too loose now.
Yeah, I think
he watched him come out of them turns.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna make an adjustment to try to do that kind of well. If this is, like I said, I'm not quite sure. I'm assuming this was stage 2 when they're gonna end it. Like I said, they're doing 100%, so these laps are probably 70-something laps a piece. 60-something laps a piece. But, ooh, Jake really high in the corner. And, man, he dives it down hard. Man, I almost thought he was going to come off right across Mills' bumper. Maybe it did scare Mills because Mills lost a ton of ground. I don't think Mills was expecting Jake to do that. I think he messed up his entry. He thought maybe Jake was about to come straight down across him, so he kind of slammed on the brakes, maybe got his car out of shape. But on board, Chapman, as Memory drops all the way back to 5th in this line. Jake still first, Memory still second, Chapman is up to 3rd, Coyote up to 4th, and Memory is rounding out your top 5 currently in this race. As the leader slowly reels in the last place person of Pickle Deal. Pickle was probably hoping for a caution or something to gather himself back up, because it looked like he was starting to make a little run there in stage 2. And looks like Chapman. Ooh, yeah, Chapman got real close. When he fly by the camera. And we got a pit road taker. I don't know who quite it is. It could be Sprocket. Not sure.
Oh, BBD's around. Mike in the back of BBD.
Oh, will that bring out a caution?
Oh, they're back going straight.
Yeah. Well, there are 2 cars involved. We're going to see if that's a manual or that's just 2 cars. Like I said, you saw that. I was in the front. Ooh. I am on board with Chapman.
BBD just got into the
and Sprocket exiting pit road. And we got Coyote pulling up to the back of Chapman, and he's down way low. Around. And looks like Jake is about a second off the back of Pickle Deal from getting to Pickle Deal, I should say, or maybe a little more. But he's definitely closing in. Pickle's fighting for dear life right now. And they stay green, so obviously the incident between BBD and Mikey didn't warrant any caution, so we stay green. And Memory is definitely just riding this out. That makes me wonder if these guys still got one more pit stop to do. I'm assuming with all these laps running, it's got to be the last stage, because they on the track an awful long time, and they had a bunch of cautions. So maybe one of those cautions could have been the end of the stage, and this could be the start. This could be stage 3 going on right here. Because, like I said, they've been going on a while. Yeah, I would think this is the last stage. It'd have to be the last stage, and one of them cautions were the stage. Oh, we got to take a Memory on pit road. Memory, one of the first cars from this lead pack on pit road. And we're going to have Jake on the back of Pickle Deal. Let me get back up to the front. Memory and the road. Oh, Pickle moves aside, let Jake go. Jake's in first, Mills is second, Coyote is third, and Chapman is fourth. And Memory, the 5th place person. And hey, here comes Pickle Deal. Pickle Deal hits pit road. I'm gonna be on board with Jake to see when these next couple of guys get on pit road, because right now the first taker was Memory that was in this group. I'm pretty sure the longer these leader guys stay out, you know, tires is going to play a slight advantage for Memory. It's just going to be a matter on. Yep.
Take that spot. Well, wild card's coming pit road. Oh, he's mowing grass. He's in the wall.
No.
Oh, he's around. What are you doing, wild card?
Now he gets it going, pointing under. Oh, he's still slipping and sliding.
Well, he lost a lot of time.
Yeah, he's probably kicking himself right now. Normally we make fun because Pickle Deal, that's normally what happens with him.
Yeah.
But
cut the grass.
Yep. Here comes Mills. Jake is still out on the track. Oh man, we seen this earlier in the season with Jake stayed out so long that he did not have enough time to get back. And did he learn a lesson, or does he have confidence in his car that, because you know he was the last one in the first stage, but well actually Chapman was one of the last ones in the first stage, and he managed to drive his way back to the front before the end of stage 1 to win that stage. So Jake, whenever Jake pits, looks like he wants to have the freshest tires. Yep, he's going another lap. Now remember, Memory was the first one on pit road, so we're going to see where that's all cycles out. After Jake starts to come to pit road, I'm going to switch over to Memory, and I'm going to use that as a gauge to where Jake comes out at. Oh, Jake comes in right now. Jake is on pit road, hits the corner of the grass a little bit. And I am switching to Memory. Alright, Memory got Mills and Chapman behind him with Pickle Deal in front of him. And they got Matthew way behind there. So now the gauge is going to be where is going to be Jake is going to cycle out. Now let's see. Oh, Memory going back there flirting with that that opening. Boy, they living dangerous. All right, Jake is starting to exit pit road now. And Memory's in turn 1. Jake is going to be exiting turn 2. Oh, they almost come out. Oh, Jake almost comes out in front of him. Man. Well, he will. Looks like Jake and Mills. Look like Jake's going to steer him off and get second. Well, currently right now. Oh, they kind of back and forth on each other there. I don't know if Mills appreciated Jake coming up in front of him, but the two Canadians have a little car exchange, but it's all good. They stay going. Memory's currently in lead. I'm going to assume that Memory would take the lead whenever everything cycles through, but Jake with the freshest tires, I don't think Memory is going to stay out there for too long because Jake is going to have roughly 5 laps fresher tires than Memory. Here comes Baby D off of pit road. Yes.
Oh, Baby D's mowing some grass back here.
Everybody's trying to get that Canadian Tire contract with you. And Jake goes a little high. And right now looks like the race is right now. Memory is first, Jake's second, Mills third, and Chapman is fourth. But again, I don't know. Oh, who's cutting the grass? That's Pickle to the grass. Jake backs off. He's gonna kick it back on the gas, and he can't make that pass just yet on Memory. Will Memory try to use his buddy as a pick to pick Jake? I mean, he got 2 cars in front of him. He can use as picks to kind of give him. I don't know how many laps they got left, but
that rear bumper.
I don't know how many laps they got left, but Memory. Oh no, Memory is gonna be Jake. Pickle, go down, block Jake. Nah. Oh, Pickle up into the wall. Pickle said he didn't want to have. No, they side by side. They still side by side. I don't know. Memory still got an edge, just a slight lead on him as they enter the corner. Memory. Oh, Memory up high. Pickle dives down. Memory. Mills is down low. And I'm pretty sure Memory don't want to be up that high. Memory's been running low. Memory's going to be second. Mills is third. Chapman still fourth. As they approach, oh, Memory gets a good entry, and he's going to be in side by side. Oh man, whew! They're gonna clear Sprocket. I'm gonna go on board with Memory. Memory dives it down, and they're going into turn 3 with that sweeping arc. Beautiful sweeping arc. He stays very, very, very low. Memory staying close. He just gets another good entry. Jake high. And he's going to get a fender, but I don't think it's going to be enough. He's going to duck in back behind him. And we see that Jake has a much gradual arc. The memory's right down low. He's going to come back right low. Man, Memory gets a good dive in to turn one. Gets a little tap.
Sideways sliding to the wall.
Gives Jake a quick tap on his bumper. Mills is right behind Memory. And there's a 3-car, obviously 2 lap cars, and Chapman back there all fighting. Oh, Memory catches the wall. No, not Mason Emery. No.
There goes Jake.
And there goes Jake. Mills is trying. Oh, Memory dives it in there.
Chap got a little wide. Pickles looking to take that position.
Man, Memory lost a ton of time to Jake after he was just on his bumper. Catches that wall and is going to lose about a second and a half. Remember, he lost himself on the pit, going in the pit entrance. I don't see him in the pits, so he just probably lost a ton of time.
He's coming out of the last turn now.
Yeah, I think it might be him it might be him that's going into turn 3 and 4 right now. But right now, the first 3 cars are evenly spaced out. Like I said, Memory lost about a little over a second to Jake after he hit that wall. And now we're going to see if Chapman can run down 3rd place. If Chapman can run down these front cars. Pickle just overdriving. I think he's overdriving his car. Oh, somebody's low on the track in the back. That's Sprocket, looks like. Mills is slow to look like he's trying to catch the back of Jake. Yep, the battle for the lead is starting to heat up. Memory is by himself, but is the Magic Cockroach look like he's starting to close in on the back of Memory. Pickle's not going away, but I don't think Pickle's racing for a position. We've seen he got passed by the leader, so he's just a 5th car in line. Like Matthew says, well, gee, Trinity, if he's the 5th car in line, well then yeah, he's the 5th car in line. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Shut up. Oh, Chapman dives it in, trying to get in there. Back on board with Jake. Jake is trying to not give anybody an advantage. He's just trying to drive down, not give anybody a chance to sniff his draft. He's either doing that or he's getting loose. One or the other. As we enter the back stretch, looks like the Mills is still fighting. Jake takes that huge arc to try to get that good run off, which we've seen that's what has been working for him. Pickle looked like he was grinding the wall. He lost a ton of spots. Chapman really starting to close the ground on back of Memory. That position could be changing hands real shortly. Looks like he's slowly... Looks like he might be even catching the leader, but it's just, does he have enough time to get back to the front? Like I said, we don't have a lap counter. We do know that this is getting close to the end. Just don't know how close to the end we are. They all made, I'm pretty sure they all made a final pit stop of the race. They've been pretty green now for quite a while. And Mills is still driving it in hard. He gets a huge arc out of the corner. And that's Mikey Dan that they're approaching to now. Chapman is all about 2/10 off of memory. He's practically there. Your dog, I hear your dog in the background.
Trying to bite on my feet.
And oh, memory is almost on the bumper of, and I think he might have tried a little bump, but he did. He missed him. He lost some ground because he was right on the bumper of Jake there on that exit, right before that exit of that corner going in. And Chapman's trying to. Oh, he's down low. Is he going to go for third? They side by side. They side by side going into turn 3. And memories on his bumper. And so far, give it a chap.
Crockett down pit lane.
And they keep flirting. Them guys keep flirting with that opening. Chapman just goes and swerves down in there. Oh, and here comes Sprocket off of pit road again. And back on board with Jake. She's so playful, huh, Dart?
Yeah. Pain my butt sometimes.
Well, you gotta enjoy the good times, man.
Big old baby.
Yep. Can't wait till me and the wife gets ourselves a pet. Yeah, it's gonna be a little pain in the butt, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna have more fun than anything with it.
I'm still training you.
Shut up, fool.
I heard that.
Dark heard that. I'm house trained.
Not really.
Yeah, I pee on the floor all the time. Oh, Mikey Day in the pit road. Right now, this is probably the biggest lead that Jake has seen so far in this race.
Oh, Mills is around.
Oh, he is.
Big
Big wreck.
Memory.
Chap.
Oh,
Pickle gets involved.
Memory.
Oh.
T-bone Chap.
Oh. They all stopped on the backstretch. Mills, Memory. We got BBD involved, Chapman involved. Oh my God, it's Wreckfest. Oh man. If you're Jake, did you really want to see this? And if you're a Chap, you're probably licking your chops now, because that's going to give him an opportunity, because we've seen how fast the cockroach was. I mean, this is going to bring a lot of people into play. This is going to help out Coyote after having such a horrible interest in the pit road. For a second there, we thought he was Pickle. Chapman, Jake is going to be your the two cars at the front the most today. Two fastest that we've seen so far, looks like. Memory and Mills are going to be third and fourth.
You don't have to eat that. I'm doing the cookies.
And man, they touch side by side. Oh, Memory's about to make it 3 wide. Woo-wee! I'm on board with Chapman. He's on the outside. He dives it down in there on the bumper of Jake. Jake protects the inside. And Chapman dives it down. There's Memory to the outside. Oh, Chapman drives it in there. Oh, they touch. Jake goes up. Jake taps the wall.
Memory comes
Oh, Memory up the middle. Oh my God, where did he come from? Look at Mills. Look, here comes Mills. Whoa. Oh, they all double kiss the cockroach. And we got a Canadian frenzy back there.
No bars home.
Oh, then Chapman catches the wall on exit. That's going to bring Jake and Mills to the outside. Oh.
Balls to the wall. I would think we're getting down to the end here.
Oh, the way they fighting you, pretty sure they are. That means Chapman's falling back to third. Memory with a good lead. Let me switch over to Memory and look back for Memory. Man, Jake's in second, Chapman's in third, Mills is in fourth. I think that's Coyote back there in fifth.
Wonder what that radio chatter was like.
Woo! Man, Memory just shot through the middle. That let Mills through the middle. Oh, right now, man, he's got about a good 8/10 lead right now. He's about a good 8 car lengths.
Yeah, he took advantage of that situation.
Oh yeah, on fresh tires, we've seen Memory can be fast. So, right now, Memory's in the catbird seat. I don't think Jake is going to get back to his bumper before the end of this race. The way they was racing there at the end, unless there's another caution. Oh, somebody's high up there. Is that Memory? That's Matthew. Alrighty.
Wild card sitting in fifth.
Yep, he's right there battling right behind Mills. Jake's definitely on that wheel. You can see he's driving in a little bit harder. But that's going to give Chapman, and I think Chapman's driving a little more smoother. Let me go switch back on board with Jake and look back. Be on board with Jake now. Looking back, there's because that's closer racing with Jake and Chap and Mills and Coyote right there. That's 4 cars. That's one slip up. Oh, Chapman drives it in. Mills has to lift. Chapman to the outside. Jake gets a good run off. And they keep flirting with that. Mills goes flirting with that opening in there. I'm waiting for one of them to clip that and send their ass spinning like a tornado.
Yep.
Because you get kicked off of that wall so hard. Looking back out the front, that gap is still...
starting to pull away from that second group.
Yeah.
Boy, Chap.
Oh, Chap dripped it in a little tap there. Woo! Memory's lead starting to slightly shrink, but it's still not in any jeopardy. Chapman is definitely... Anything that happens in second, if they can start getting side by side, that will be the best thing Memory wants to see. Because that will give him being able to... Oh, man, Pickle's around! Pickle's around back there. He was backing up and into the outside barrier. Ooh, Chapman drives it in.
He's working on it.
Yeah, he drives it in there, but he lifts like he got nowhere to go with the run. If he can get a good opening, I'm pretty sure he is going to stick it in there. I'm pretty sure that's what he wants to do, but he just don't want to slam in the back of Jake. And Jake is just ever so slightly starting to close that gap on Memory, but does he have enough time?
He's got a mirror full of cockroach though.
Yep, that magic cockroach is trying to figure out how in the hell he's going to get there. If Jake slips up everywhere, you know Chapman's going to send it in there.
Yeah, Memory's the wall.
Oh, Memory, just hit your lines, bud. Just hit your lines. Oh, and Jake is definitely getting there, getting closer. Chapman drives it in off his quarter panel.
This time, I believe. Yep.
Oh, he's on the inside. He is definitely Jake. Jake's gonna have to be on the outside. Chapman drives it in. Oh, Chapman pushes up, forces Jake up. You just hate it. You just hate it when somebody drives it on the inside of you and can't hold their line. I know I hate it sometimes. But, Chapman, I think Chapman did get on the brink. Oh, is he going to drive it in on him? Oh, I thought he was about to drive it in on him. Oh, is he going to give him a little bump?
Let's bring a wild card to him.
Yep.
That's letting Memory pull back away too.
There he goes, flirt with that outside thing again. But yeah, but you could tell, you know, he did hit the brakes, and Jake did not go slamming into the wall. So I guess it wasn't that bad of a contact. You just hate, you know, whenever somebody does that and they do lift up. But that corner is so tight to enter too.
It makes you have to live.
Yeah. So I mean, Jake
Especially
didn't
if you
lose a
don't
ton of
get the ball.
time. Oh, somebody was really close to Jake's bumper. Didn't come into view, but Chapman really starting to pull away from Jake. And, whew, you know, Memory had a brief little, you know, break, but, you know, Chapman might have a little something extra, because we've seen how fast he was in stage 1. We really didn't see much of him in stage 2. He got caught up in some
I don't know how
things.
many they got to go.
I know Memory's probably saying, hurry up, count down, count down.
These top fives, they've been separated this
Yeah, that's been the case all race long. They've been having about 5 of them, a 5-car breakaway. As we go down the front stretch.
Well, Sprocket's coming to pit road.
Sprocket is the Princess version of Rub On 'em and last season for old school. On the pit road every about eight laps. And looks like Jake's starting to close in the back of Chapman. That gap between Chapman and Memory didn't close up as fast as I thought it would have been. So Memory's putting on some good laps right now. I know he's fighting really hard, hoping that this race is over with soon. Oh, they touched the wall. I think Memory got the wall too. That's going to give Jake a good clean exit. He's going to draft up really good. And now we got 3 cars right under a blanket. And I'm going to switch back over to Memory. And I am going to look back from Memory back to Coyote and Mills. Because Coyote is there. Mills is still there. Anybody slips up, oh my god, that's going to be a game changer. And right now, Memory wants them points. Right now, Chapman and, you know, Jake, after the heartbreaker, you know, I got to give him a lot of credit for taking accountability. He looked at the footage. He seen he was below one of the line to end one of the duels at Daytona last week. And he chose to take a penalty. He forfeited the win. He gave it to Mikey Dan. Mikey Dan's first win in the series. And you got to commend him for doing that. And mad respect for that, for him to do that. He brought it to my attention. I directed him to go to Coyote and have him and Coyote talk about it. And Jake took the penalty, and he chose to do that to give up his win. That was really mad respect to him for doing that. And he lost obviously points, but that just shows you that he didn't want to win that way. And like I said, that's mad respect to him. And right now he's losing a ton of time. I think he overdrove the corner, let Chap get away from him. And Memory kind of got a little, whoa, Chapman drives it in, but I think by driving it in, Memory gets a good drive off. And he's able to, whatever Chapman gains entering, Memory gains, takes back on exit. And there you can see how Memory kind of drives off, but Memory didn't get such a good drive off that time. Chapman's going to be much closer there. Woo. But Chapman is there. Chapman is putting the pressure on him. Mills is trying to put the pressure on Coyote. Jake's trying to gather himself to put some pressure back on Chapman. And I gotta think that this. Oh, Memory goes up high right there. And I think that kind of screwed up Chapman's line because he got a good run off Memory did. And Jake is starting to get back to the back of Chapman. And I'm pretty sure if you're Chapman, you like, God dog it, I just want me in Memory. But Jake can't capitalize. Jake loses a little bit ground. I think he drove the corner. Chapman was able to pull off. Oh, Coyote high. Mills low. Mills takes fourth spot. Chapman to the high side and catches the wall. That's gonna let Jake get to the inside. Jake's gonna have momentum. Jake takes it in the second. And if you're Memory, you're like, whoo, that gives a little gap back to second for Memory. So Memory right now, the pressure is being put on these guys in second, and these guys in second is coughing up some time, and Memory is enjoying that. But here comes Jake, and now Chapman's trying to get there. Mills, oh, everybody overdrove that corner back behind Jake. They all go high, and yes, can Mills get back to third? He's on the inside of the Magic Cockroach. So apparently, looked like Mills was saving a can of Raid for Chapman there for the old cockroach here late in the stage. And oh, he don't clear him. They still side by side. And Jake is practically all over the bumper of Memory. Chapman to the inside, Mills to the high side, and Memory gets another good run off. Seemed like he's really been strong off of turn 2 today, or tonight. And Mills is up to third. Coyote is, yep, Chapman fourth, Coyote's fifth. Like I said, seem like these guys ain't really running away from each other, but they cost each other time whenever they do that. And Jake slowly gets a little bit of ground, and Memory gets a little drive. Oh, he gets a little loose.
Yeah.
He had to catch it, and that's going to bring Jake. Jake says he's going to dive it down. He gets to the bumper. Jake's going to go to the high side. And this is where Memory's been strong at. He's down the front stretch. He gets a good run.
He wasn't able to stay in it too.
Yeah, well, Memory's been real strong off of 2, so we're gonna see if he's gonna put a little gap on him.
He's been going higher and more diamond in the corner and trying to get a good run out.
Oh, he didn't get a good run there. Yep.
Memory's been going lower in the corner.
Yeah, Memory definitely didn't get a good run off that time, and Jake gets to the bumper of Memory.
Damn ass in front of him.
Oh, didn't see that, but there, good heads up. I'm looking like off of the back. Oh, Memory catches the wall. Oh no, gives it to Jake to the inside. Oh, Jake to the inside. Oh, Mills almost to the back of Memory, and oh, Memory drives that bumper. Memory gets to the bumper. Let me get back to Jake. All right, now I'm looking back from Jake.
Chapman there.
Yep.
Just to tuck back in behind her.
Back on the back stretch. Actually, on the front stretch. Can Memory get back to the front? If Jake obviously makes a mistake, that will give an opening to Memory, but man,
how
Memory.
Many more laps are left?
Yeah, I thought we would have been done. I thought we only had a few laps left. Apparently, we were wrong. But we definitely know they're in stage 3 because they've been running for an awful long time. Memory drove it in there hard. Mills is still right there. Chap is right there. Coyote, they all about the same intervals apart from each other.
Mikey, right? Looks like Mikey's back here in 6th.
Well, he got lapped, so we don't know where exactly he's at. I mean, man, what happens? Does Memory? Oh, Memory taking the drive off. Oh, is Memory gonna get to the inside? Don't look like he's gonna have that spot. But man, Mills can literally go from third to first if any one of these drivers makes a mistake. Oh,
Jake
he's going to
drifted
get...
up.
Memory gets to the inside, but looks like Jake's going to have the momentum off. And Coyote flirts with the wall. I think he lost. He lost a ton of ground to Chapman. Chapman starting to close back in. Mills to the high side. Memory is going to have good momentum off. And back down to the front stretch. And we're still going. So, Memory dives it down the inside. Whoa! Oh, man. Slight contact. Memory back to the front. Mills, slight contact. It's a Canadian crime. Oh, Jake to the wall. Oh, and Chapman. Oh, Jake in one corner goes from first to fourth. Let me get back to Memory. Oh, he is coming back to pit road. Oh, there's a wreck. Oh, people's dodging people. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Is this stage really that long?
If caution comes out, that would benefit Jake.
Yeah, it would. That almost could have been. I mean, I thought one pit stop would have been all they needed. Jake got past. Maybe he took a. Okay, here comes Coyote. Is that Coyote coming to pit road now?
They've got to be 20 or less. Got to be.
Yeah. So stage 3 was 3 laps. Is that Jake coming back on the track already?
Yep.
So I wonder if he just took gas only. A gas and go. Oh, Sprocket hit the wall.
I believe he's in there long enough to get fourth.
Coyote coming out pit road. He's stopping, making a stop now. That means you got a top 3 guys, which is going to be Memory, Mills. Mills is going to take a look to the inside. There's Chapman. Oh, dang. Mills gets to the back quarter panel of Memory. They both go up to the wall. But looks like Mills hit the brakes to make sure that he didn't make the pass. That brought Chapman all over the bumper of Mills. Now with Jake, well, like I said, I don't know how if Jake did take 4 tires or not. If you say he'd been on there long enough, then maybe who knows what kind of pit strategy is going to go out. Who takes 2? Who takes 4? Because I don't know how many laps they got left. We keep assuming that they only have so many left. One of these times we're going to be right. Oh, Chapman in the grass? What happened to Chap?
I don't know.
Did he just drive down there? Oh, he's spinning. Yeah. Oh my God. He got hit by Mikey then. Oh, wait, he's lagging. What the hell? Whoa, he's going. Oh, he's spinning again. Magic cockroach is dancing. Oh, caution is out.
Start doing all kind of crazy stuff.
Caution is out. Oh my God, I see him.
It just looked like he just took a left and drove through the grass, and then next thing you know, he went up the track.
He's spinning. Yeah. Oh my God.
I don't know if that was purposely, accidentally, and then he went to twerking after that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird because I don't know if he got loose. Like I said, like you just turned straight left into the grass.
Yeah, it looked like he just slowly drove down through the grass. It wasn't a quick turn down in the grass, like he got loose or nothing. It didn't even look like he was at full speed. I don't know what went on.
I hope that it wasn't what actually is crossing our minds at the moment.
Yeah.
Because that definitely kind of looked odd. Jake's in the back of all this. Memory's going to restart first. Mills is going to be outside. Pickle Deal starts third, and Chapman is going to be fourth. So I would assume, what's going on here? Mills got the bumper to Memory a little bit there, getting in there and forced Memory up a little bit. But looks like maybe Memory Mills backed off a little bit to let Memory have that spot back, which looks like a lot of good sportsmanship amongst these drivers. They don't want to take stuff if they don't earn it. And Chapman, Chapman ain't gonna work. Oh, Chapman gets and forces him up. But look like Chapman also got on the brakes a little bit, so they're gonna race
Yeah,
off the
he
corner.
was looking low, and a little too low there. It looked like Mills running his line.
Oh, Mills
Could
dives
have
it
been
in
bad.
hard,
Could have
and
been
that's up the
bad.
track, and that's gonna give a clean opening to Chapman in the middle, and
There's
that's gonna let
Pickle.
Pickle come. Oh,
Oh,
there's a wreck. That's that Sprocket. That was Sprocket. That's back there wrecking. Oh, means that more than one car wrecking back there.
I believe we got a caution.
Oh my God, another caution. Cautions breed cautions.
I don't know where it was.
It definitely,
All I
whatever
see
it was,
back
came out
there
from the
is
back.
BBD and wild card. What it looks like back there. Yep. I don't know if that was between them two. Didn't catch none of that.
Yeah, all I saw was somebody that was spinning.
I just seen them slow down.
And where's Jake restarting? Uh-oh. Was that the end of the race? That was the end of the race. It ended on the caution. Memory got it, though. Yep. End of the race.
Maybe that was just the end. We thought it was a caution.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
it was probably a caution that brought out the end of the race. So how are we going to do interviews? We got to do interviews? Or how are we going to do that now?
I have no clue.
I
I
guess
don't even
maybe...
know how I don't even know how we stop it. None of that stuff, man.
Oh, just got a double... well, we could do the interview and then you just do the same thing you did to record it. You do the same thing to stop it. I guess you got the party chat, so you invite Coyote, Memory, and Meals. I think Chapman was in third as well.
You say Mills, Chat, Wild Card, and
Memory.
Calvin? Memory?
Well, Coyote, Memory, Mills, and
Mills and
Chapman.
Chat.
There he is. Mr. Mason Emery himself. And the Magic Cockroach who got raided and peanut buttered. And Mills. And just waiting for Coyote. But man, guys, woo! That got wild there at the end. That got some good racing. Woo!
Yep.
Told them they couldn't wreck 5 seconds later because I would have taken the white flag.
My tire had other plans apparently.
Chap, you had an eventful night.
Yep.
So I seen in stage one and looked like, man, you left for everybody. Like you had definitely, like you showed, like you had the car to beat. But then apparently these guys made adjustments in the second stage because it didn't seem like nobody was running away from nobody at after that point. So tell us about your night, old cockroach, because tell us about all your mini adventures, because you got raided one time, and then you got peanut buttered by Mikey Dan.
Yeah. That feels like so long ago.
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, it happens all the time where I have such an awesome car on the first stage before any pit stops, and it's like if I had it my way, nobody would be allowed to make adjustments. They could just take tires. That's it. But
Well, that's not
I
fair.
did.
Fair.
We were all laughing a lot, and then Mikey went through the grass and just came up and got me. But it was
Born to be a
good
champion.
because I didn't pit when that happened on
Born
that
to be a
caution near the
champion.
Coyote. So we were going to be like in a rough position there. So it kind of worked out getting wrecked. But yeah, there at the end, it was a question of whether or not we'd make it on tires. And I thought I would make it with at least 1%, but then it blew out with like, I guess coming near the white flag. And then I spun across the track. I wanted Memory to win, and then that happened, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm a terrible person. And so, like, this was the first time I, like, restarted third on a green white checkered, and I did not want to win. I'm like, it's not that I didn't try, but I was certainly, um, I felt bad if I would have took that from him, so I'm glad Memory won that one.
What happened there? We seen you like go straight left into the grass. Like, did you get loose or did you just
Pop
like
the tire.
I
what
blew a
happened?
tire.
You blew a tire? Oh
Yeah.
snap!
Yeah,
Okay, well there we go, Dart.
Pretty much all of us were down to our treads at the end.
I thought I had slowed down enough to not spin out. I literally was going like 50 miles an hour, and it blew out and just still cut across the track. And I'm like, I was not trying to cause caution. I was on the bottom all the way against the wall.
Okay, well that explains it because me and Dark we was just watching. Next thing you know, you just turned straight left. We were like, "Wait,
Yeah.
what?" Like I said, there was nobody around you, and you just went straight there. It was like, oh my god, did he intentionally try to bring out a caution? We would think that was the case, but we was going to ask you nonetheless. But all right, well look, dude. Like I said, good run, way to battle back, and like I said, you always going to show up at some point. Mills. Mister, where did he come from? You pretty
what's
much was
going on?
consistent. We've seen you kind of get in the back of memory there in that restart, but we also seen you like you definitely didn't want to take that spot. So we seen how you kind of let him go back, and it was a lot of good sportsmanship that we seen amongst you guys. We seen there was a lot of contact or something. We have seen that people will lift up and let the guys go. Tell us
Yeah.
about your night. Tell us about what you learned from stage one and how long this race was and what were you trying to accomplish, mostly to kind of stay near the front.
Yeah, long race. Insanely long race. Fighting loose all night long, it didn't matter how much you tighten the thing up. Come down to the last third of the run, you're just snapping loose every exit. Yeah, so just really struggling with that all night, but apparently it was fast because, it's hanging out up towards the front a couple times. And, yeah, accidentally punted Memory pretty freaking hard on the last restart. I didn't mean to hit him, at least not that hard. So, yeah, I kind of gave him a little bit of graces, but
You got
it would have been
to
interesting to see what would have happened had the caution not come out.
Yeah,
I was at
well,
2% taking the white flag, so.
yeah, it definitely, based on what y'all was saying, it would have got very eventful there coming there without that caution that would have been coming out. So, like I said, good show, man. Like I said, it was nice to watch you battle amongst the top guys. Memory, man, Lee had a pretty good little rocket ship underneath you there, but it looked like at one point you were leading and then your car started fading. Were you just trying to back it off and trying to save your tires to the pit stop you wanted to? And tell me about how you managed this long race and what were your thoughts of your car throughout the run and things you was trying to do. But good win.
Well, it took a while for the car to start getting in, and then it had about 10, 15 good laps under it, and then then it will get loose and slow down the rest of the way. But yeah, that first pit stop I put about a round and a half in, so that definitely made it tighter. So, but yeah, I mainly just try to get a long run car in and not spin it out.
Yeah, well, did you find it difficult to make passes? Because it looked like y'all lines were, man, y'all were taking different lines in. Some of y'all were going higher in, some of y'all was diving it deeper in. I mean, at one point, you had seen 3 distinct entries where one person would be higher, one person would be more in the middle, one person would be low. And it was really unique to see y'all, and then y'all all basically still be together. And So did y'all find it going, especially into turn one? We know that tight corner. Did y'all all have pretty much a lot of trouble getting into that corner?
Turn one, I think was one of my best turns. I did a lot better in turn one and two than I did in three and four, but yeah, I sent it in a little bit harder than everyone else, so I gained on him then. But